Imagine stepping inside the ring where legends dwell against an icon, with fans doubting you, critics everywhere, and history watching. Last Saturday, boxing witnessed an upset that flipped the script, as Terence "Bud" Crawford, the pride of Omaha, Nebraska, defied doubters and outmaneuvered Canelo Alvarez for a feat that may never be repeated. It was one of the most anticipated fights in recent memory. Canelo Alvarez, boxing's biggest box office draw and reigning super middleweight king, faced off against Terence Crawford, a man whose reputation for upsets spilled across weight classes. Nearly 71,000 fans packed Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, their roars echoing for Canelo. But the spotlight soon belonged to Crawford. This was more than just a fight, it was a gamble. Crawford, almost 38, climbed from 154 to 168 pounds. For many, that was an impossible ask. For Crawford, it was destiny. Critics were skeptical. Could he handle Canelo's power? Could his legendary skills transfer to this new battlefield? Only history would decide. From the opening bell, it was clear. Terence Crawford came prepared for greatness. Boxing analysts predicted a power mismatch for the smaller fighter, but Crawford immediately reminded the world why he's undefeated. His movement was crisp, his jab laser-focused. Canelo tried to corner Crawford and unleash his signature power shots, but Crawford's footwork denied him at every turn. By round 4, Crawford shifted gears, launching slick combinations and masterfully escaping danger. The frustration started showing on Canelo's face as he realized Crawford wasn't just surviving, he was winning. Let's dig into the stats. Crawford outlanded Canelo 115-99 in total punches, and his jabs landed at a 3-1 advantage, 45-16. In championship rounds, Crawford's engine only revved higher, bating Canelo to the punch and taking command when it mattered most. Judges scored the bout 116-112, 115-113, 115-113 all for Crawford, but fans and pundits felt the gap was even wider. At one point, Crawford landed such a sharp jab that Canelo stepped back, shook his head. Every superstar doubts himself for a split second, but few do so as publicly as Alvarez did that night. For Canelo Alvarez, stepping into the ring was always about risk and glory. He dominated the super middleweight division, racking up 10 straight wins. But on this night, against a smaller opponent, his strengths were blunted. Canelo admitted afterward, "The fact that I'm here makes me already a winner. I've done everything in my career. I come to actually take risks, and that's what I did. I take risks." Crawford, meanwhile, took the greater risk and reaped a legendary reward. Winning this fight meant more to him than money. While Canelo's purse reportedly ranged from $100 million to $150 million, making him one of the richest fighters in history, Crawford's cut was only $10 million by his own admission. "I'm doing it for the opportunity, baby. The legacy outweighs the money," he said. With this win, Crawford made history not just for himself, but for boxing as a sport. He became the first male fighter in the 4-belt era to hold undisputed crowns in 3 weight classes. That's junior welterweight, and now super middleweight. This achievement places Crawford in the upper echelon of boxing. Legends deserving of comparison with names like Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather Jr., and Manny Pacquiao. As millions streamed the fight on Netflix, the sporting world witnessed what could be the final act of a fighter who refused to be limited by size, money, or expectations. Crawford hasn't committed to retirement. "I don't know," he said post-fight. "I have to sit down with my team, and we're gonna talk about it. But if this is the last time Crawford enters a ring, his place among the all-time greats is secure." Beyond boxing, this bout has international rumblings. Crawford's Omaha roots and rise to global stardom inspire millions, especially those who dream bigger than their circumstances. Canelo, as Mexico's sporting icon, carries the pride and hopes of a nation. Their clash was broadcast worldwide, attracting eyeballs from fans, promoters, and young athletes reconsidering what's possible. For global audiences, Crawford's win upends the narrative. Size and nationality are limitations only if you accept them. In a polarized world, moments like this remind us of the power of ambitious individuals. Canelo Alvarez's team will regroup, and future super fights are certain. For Crawford, speculation runs wild. Another weight jump, a coveted contract, a future on TV or in training. Retirement isn't off the table, but legacy now etched in gold guarantees he will be talked about for generations. Boxing's super middleweight division will never look the same, and Terence "Bud" Crawford's leap will be remembered as one of sport's greatest moments. He didn't just defeat the odds or a bigger opponent, he beat history itself. For fans of global news, geopolitics, and sport, this is proof stories of greatness are being written every day. Are you watching closely enough to spot the next legend? Subscribe for global news, analysis, and the inside story of every headline.